Welcome to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast with Dat Boy Mo 629. Discussing everything fitness and everything motivation. Here is where you will get your fitness education and motivational fix. Now, here's your host, Dat Boy Mo 629.
What's good, everybody? And welcome to the second episode of the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast, presented to you by Ace One Warrior. This episode, I want to talk about going the extra mile. People always say when you're growing up, go the extra mile. Just go the extra mile. Just keep going the extra mile. But why do they say go the extra mile? What exactly does going the extra mile mean? In my opinion, going the extra mile is where there is less competition. There's not too many people in the extra mile. So by therefore, if you go the extra mile, you will have more of a probability of success, because those that are in the extra mile are very far and few for many, and it's less competition and it's less congested. Now, there is a stigma out there. There is a stigma where people are embarrassed to go the extra mile. They say you are a product of your environment. And if people in your environment are just like mediocre, living an average life, don't want too much in their life, they don't want that much to be that much better than the next man, or they feel, that if they're better than someone else, they'll be judged accordingly, they'll be made fun of, they'll be perceived as stuck up or something like that. And so they just stay in a little box, and conform to everyone else around them. Now, that's why I have a problem, because at the end of the day, people are meant to live their life the way they want to live it. So if you have dreams, you have big goals, then you go and dream and you go and achieve and strive to hit that big goal. If you want a master's degree, you go and get that master's degree. If you want a PhD, you go and get that PhD. If you want to be an actor, then you go and attempt and try to be an actor. If you want to be a podcaster like myself, then you go and try and be a podcaster. I am actually doing a podcast right now. I know no one else personally that is doing a podcast. Someone that I know personally, I do not know that's doing a podcast. I know people that do a radio show, but nobody's actually out here doing a podcast in their room, in their house. This is my second bedroom. This is my office right here. I am doing a podcast here. I have a mic. I have a computer. I have notes. I'm doing a podcast for you guys. So there are people out there that make fun of overachievers. Now, overachievers are what make this world run. It make this world tick. It make this world progress. A lot of people don't like him. I'm not saying I voted for the guy, Donald Trump. People hate Trump, but he's an overachiever. Donald Trump failed at presidential bids before, but he kept trying and eventually became president of the United States. You got to look at guys like that. You got to look at guys like C.T. Fletcher, who I look up to admirably. He's actually right behind me. You got to look at guys like the guy that I look up to again, the Ultimate Warrior. This guy, he was born in Indiana. He was living a mediocre life. And when I met the Ultimate Warrior, this is what really clicked with me. This is how Ace One Warrior started. This is why I'm here in front of you right now. This is why I even decided to try and overachieve, because the conversation I had with the Ultimate Warrior was that you live in a city, you live in an area that is just mediocre, and the mindset is not big dreams. The mindset is not to go above and beyond, be larger than life. You have to take yourself out of that space, right? And put yourself in a space of an environment that wants that out of its people, that wants that type of lifestyle out of those people that want to dream big and want to be big. The thing about the ultimate word that really resonated to me is that when he looked at me, he said, verbatim, he told me, "You look like you're a pretty fit guy. I see no reason why you can't go out and reach for your dream." Now, he didn't yell it. He didn't scream it. He didn't do any of that. He said, "You seem like you're a pretty fit guy. You're in here in the gym. You seem like you're well-mannered. I don't see one reason why you can't go and reach your goal." And I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, this the first dude that actually, listened to me. And I share my goals with, because I really didn't share my goals with people like that because they laugh at me. And I'm like, this guy that I grew up watching on TV, idolizing, I was him 3 times for Halloween growing up, is telling me that he do not see a reason why I can't do what I dream to do. That is what actually pulled the trigger on me doing this here. And I dedicated my brand of the name Warrior after him because of the inspiration and motivation that he gave me to be an overachiever, to go the extra mile. Now, I'm going to tell you right now on how I specifically go the extra mile. Now, this is my typical work day. This is my typical day. I have a day job. I don't make money doing this right now. I don't make money making this podcast. I don't make money on my YouTube videos. I don't make money doing anything else on Instagram. I'm not sponsored. Anything else that I do is just free. I'm not monetized yet. None of that. So, and I work like I'm getting paid. I don't get paid. I don't get paid to counsel people. I don't get paid to train people. I don't get paid to do anything. So I work for free. But I still have a passion for this while working for free. I'm still bringing you guys content while working for free. This is my daily routine here. I get up, I come in my office, and I work on my business. I have 2 different businesses, actually 3 if you really think about the other podcasts that I'm supposed to do, but I haven't even started yet. But I have 3 different businesses. I have H1 Warrior, I have H1Ts, and I have Frustrated Fan Base Podcast. I have 3 different businesses. All 3 of those businesses, I created the logo. I sat down, thought about a logo, and I created the logo. I created my own name, my own business name. I registered my own business with the state of Ohio. And legitimate businesses right there. Every t-shirt that I designed for that H1Ts have, I designed. I came up with the design behind H1T's t-shirt designs. I came up with some with the help of my girlfriend, but the vast majority, 99% of those t-shirts that are on H1T.com and Amazon, I came up with those designs. Like I said, the H1 Warrior logo, I came up with that. The tutorial video that I'm filming for H1Warrior.com, I came up with those. I filmed those. I decided what exercises to do. So basically, here's my routine when I get up. I wake up, I come to my office, I work on my craft. After that, I prepare my meals for my job. I go to the gym. After that, I go to work. After that, I go to the gym. After that, I'll come back home, spend a little bit of time with my woman. This is during the week, because we both work. Spend a little bit of time with my woman. And then after that, I go and work on my craft. So it's an entrepreneurial standpoint of overachieving, where you always work on your craft, bettering things, getting better at things, doing stuff, researching, studying. I had to study how to use Adobe Audition. I had to study how to use Adobe Illustrator. I had to study how to use Canva for my infomercial, my infographic on Instagram. I had to learn how to use Instagram. I never had an Instagram until 2 years ago. I got to learn how to do Facebook ads. I gotta learn how to do Google ads. I gotta learn how to do all this stuff. I'm learning right now to be a personal trainer, certified personal trainer through the NASM program. My exam is within a couple of weeks right now. So I'm overachieving in my book in order to get to where I want to be in the future. Because I don't want to just be your ordinary punch the clock, working for the man type person. Don't get me wrong. The money that I get from the job I'm at now, this pays my bills. This sends me on trips. This is what's funding what you see in front of me. This mic, this boom, this pop filter right here, this phone that I'm talking into right now, my electricity, my computer that I got right now. However, the lifestyle that I want to live, right? I'm going to have to take an extra step of entrepreneurship to get there, because it'll allow me more time to do that stuff. It allowed me more time to give you guys more content, more valuable content in the future than what I do now. Those 8-9 hours that I'm at work, I could be taking those 8-9 hours and putting it into my businesses, my craft, my content for you guys at home that's listening to me on my podcast right now. The message is here. Go the extra mile. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have some kind of passion, your passion doesn't have to pay your bills right now. But if you think somewhere down the line that this can help you, this can pay your bills, and you still wake up with a purpose and do what you want to do and be passionate about it and not work for free, then go ahead and go the extra mile for 2, 3 years, 4 years. The time is going to pass anyway. That's what people don't understand. 4 years, if you're still living, it's going to pass anyway. Oh, it's going to take me 4 years to do that, so I'm not going to do it. It's going to pass. It was 2 years ago that I created H1 Warrior. It was 2 years ago that I decided to go this route. It was 2 years ago I decided to make this logo, to go through the logo creating companies. They couldn't come up with anything that I would like, so I did it myself. I did that. I have it on my whiteboard. I have my why. It says, what is your why? And I have 10 of them. And they're all not selfish. They're all about me being my own boss, personal growth, inspire others while building my brand, 100% creative control. Vacation whenever I want. I read this every day. This is my why every day. It's right in front of me, right there on a whiteboard. My computer's here. My whiteboard is right there. So that's what I mean by going an extra mile. Do what's best for you and your overall happiness, right? So you can live the life that you dare to live. You want to live. You grew up as a kid growing up, then I want to do this with my life. But then when you became an adult, it didn't happen because you got scared. Go the extra mile, folks. Go the extra mile. Because in the end, when you're on your deathbed, you won't have any regrets, man. You won't have any regrets of what if. If you go to a retirement home, that's filled with regrets, man. So you don't want to be living with regrets about what coulda, shoulda, woulda, if you. I have tried and failed so many times. I embrace failure now. Because to me, failure is the typical result. So I might as well try. Because if I don't try, I'm going to fail anyway. So I might as well try anyway. I might succeed. Go the extra mile, though. Go the extra mile, and you'll be surprised what you will see in that extra mile. Well, thank y'all for listening to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast with that boy Mo629. Be sure to tune in to my next episode. And until then, remember, start it, own it, finish it.
You've been listening to the Start It, Own It, Finish It podcast. Be sure to subscribe to receive new episodes. Link up with Dat Boy Mo629 on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Or visit him at ace1warrior.com. Until next time, start it, own it, finish it.